respect. We are paying respect to the great Ashford and Simpson, the songwriting team, the dynamic duet that they were, duo. So many wonderful songs that they have brought to the world. I'm gonna start with you, Riri.
Ashford and Simpson.
Yes, ma'am.
Growing up, they were, first off, I didn't know that it was a male and a female. I'm just saying. When I first, it was like hearing, was it Garfunkel? And, I didn't know. It was, when you give me an attorney law firm and say, hey, this is I don't know who Ashford and Simpson,
Right.
But, so therefore, when I heard their music, I didn't know it was them. That's what I mean. So I knew them, the face, the hair, I was like, Bernine. No. I'm like, Mama, that's the bass player from So anyway, it was just a question I had. But once, as I got older, I never really dug into them, but what I do like is I like their lyrics. Like, I enjoy the songwriting. Like, the music, don't get me wrong, the music is just, and the production of it is always of that time, the 70s. It was definitely that style, but I enjoyed their lyrics. I enjoyed the story, just the way that they said stuff. Like, people say stuff differently.
Well, that would be Nick, because he did the lyrics, she did the music.
I enjoyed his lyrics. Like, it was, I think that they were just like a perfect duo. To be honest with you, they were just like a perfect duo. Just to create music
God
together,
brought
it was like
guns together.
Man,
yeah,
they worked to be.
Yeah. Mama Nan.
Yeah.
Our elder stateswoman. When you think about Ashford and Simpson, I mean, what comes to mind?
Electricity.
Yeah.
I love the energy they have. When I watch them together, they always have this magnetism, this great energy together. I really liked it. I did. Their music was great. I just love watching them. The music I love. The excitement of the music, because the music was exciting. It was exhilarating. A lot of it was just very energetic. So it made me happy.
I think it was just the spirit, the passion in the music. I don't think we can write anything that we don't both smile at the end and say, oh, that feels good. You got to feel that passion, and I think when you feel it as a writer, I think the artist it'll just sink into them the same way.
He did come to New York to make it as a dancer, and his funds ran out, and he ended up in White Rock Baptist Church, where someone told him he could have a free meal because he was hungry. And I was singing with two other girls, and we met after church, and then I found out that he wrote gospel songs. And I played the piano, and we just started, writing these gospel songs. And that's how we started. Well, at that point, we were writing with Josie Joe Armstead. It was a collaboration kind of, and our goal was not to have a hit record. Our goal was to make an advance, enough money to get to the next week. So we would get together and try to come up with a song that we thought was good. This particular day, we didn't come up with anything that we thought was good or that this publisher, Ed Silver, would be interested in. Right. And so Nick said, well, just forget it. Let's just go get stoned. And we laughed and went out singing that refrain, let's go get stoned. Oh, let's go get stoned. Yeah. So the next day when we did go in to see the guy, we said, well, we don't have anything yet, but we were fooling around with this, and then we just did the refrain. He said, that's no joke. He said, if you can finish that song, I promise you I can get a record. Yeah. Ray Charles. He said, I hear Ray Charles.
Now wait a minute. You know my baby, she won't let me in. I've got a few pennies. I'm gonna buy myself a bottle of gin, and then I'm gonna call my buddy on the telephone and say,
Barry sent Holland Dozier, well, Holland and Holland, the two brothers,
Yes.
to New York to scout. And somebody gave them our names because of Let's Go Get Stoned.
Got it.
And Nick went to see them in a hotel. And that's how we got he took our demos, and that's how we got to Motown. You know, they sent the tickets for us, and you know, we getting all sharp and get our luggage, and we going to Detroit, we going to Motown, and we in this taxi, and he drives us up to this little building on West Grand Boulevard, and we look out and we say, see this little homemade side, you know, Hitchville, USA, and we said, no, we want to go to the main building, you know. He said, well, this is the only Motown I know. So we just fell out laughing because we were expecting what we would see in New York. You know, a high skyscraper, you know, very modern. It was just a little brownstone. Everybody was running around. And but that's where all the energy was coming from. That's where the hits were, you know, are coming from. So
The first time we went in, I mean, we were both so nervous. And Mr. Gordy said, I know you wrote that song, Let's Go Get Stoned, but he said, we don't need no songs like that here. We didn't have that song at the time, so we went back to New York, you know. And then we locked ourselves up. I tell the story all the time.
Tell it.
We locked ourselves up in a room, and we stayed in that room. And
till the spirit moved.
Till the spirit moved. And when we came out, and that's when we bought our own ticket back to Detroit. But to see Mr. Gordy.
Tell us the story. Tell it.
I wish I had a piano up in here right now.
The secretary said he's busy. Val said, no, he's not. He walked into the office, Mr. Gordy sitting at his desk, you know, and she just started to sit up to the piano. I'm looking at Mr. Gordy, and I said, Mr. Gordy, I think we have what you're looking for.
Something new, baby, honey, to keep me loving you. And with every passing minute, oh baby, so much joy wrapped up in it. Oh, heaven must have sent you from above. One look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
With arms open wide, I threw away my pride. I sacrifice for you, dedicate my life to you. I will go where you lead.
Come on, baby.
Always there in time of need.
Yeah, when I lose my will, you'll be there to push me up the hill. There's no looking back for us. We got love, so love that's enough. You're all I need to get by.
Ashford and Simpson and Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, that was like a tag team. Whoa! Like, how did y'all have just so
Talking
happen?
about a spiritual connection.
I think it took root from Val and myself because Val and I like to sing together so well when we worked together. That was it.
You know, I back in the day, Marvin really had a way with all the ladies. I mean, it was like if you put him on a record with another woman, he just like embraced her, whoever it was. He made everybody's game go up. And I think that was so special about him that, and then he had this love. He did all kinds of music. And a lot of artists of his stature might not have thought, well, I don't even want to share myself. But he really gave it up to any woman he sang with, and he really made them, each one of them were enhanced by his presence, really, I think.
I think the physical attraction between their two voices was just gravitating, because she was very sassy and he had that growl that, you know, people love to hear from him. And I think that's what made it really work, because it just exuded, you know, sexuality in their singing, you know, and he could pull those lyrics out. So, you know, it was great. When we produced that first album, One Down the Ross, we took it into Mr. Gordon, and he said, I really like this Ain't No Mountain the way you did it. He said, but I want you to take the big part on the end, I want you to put it right up front. I said,
start out with all the
whole orchestra.
Yeah.
I said, Mr. Gordon, I said, I don't think that'll work. He said, well, that's the way I hear it. I said, I want you to put it back. I said, well, let us think about it.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it. So we went away a couple of days and came back and told with Mr. Gordon. We said, we don't think that works, because this song is kind of like, it has an orgasm to it.
It builds.
It builds,
like
right?
Yeah.
And it builds. And he said, well, okay, if you're not going to do it the way I want it. You know you said this, Mr. Gordon. Yeah. He said, it won't be released.
Right.
Can't release.
Can't release it unless you do. And Val and I stuck to our guns, and we said, well, we're going to keep it our way. And after they released the album,
After Reach Out and Touch.
After Reach Out and Touch, the DJs all over the country started playing Ain't No Mountain, in spite of his thoughts.
I may not be able to express the depth of the love I feel for you, but a writer put it very nicely. When he was away from the one he loved, he sat down and wrote these words. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain. Oh, winter's cold can't stop me, babe. Oh, babe, baby, baby, if you're my goal. Oh, no wind, no wind, no rain, no rain can stop me, babe, if you are. I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my loving one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. There's no mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough, keep me from you. There's no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, nothing can keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, nothing can keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough.
Is when you sit in a room and I would go to the piano and Nick would hear me play, and then he would start, a color would come and he would start to say something. Then it's just waiting for the muse to drop down and to give you something that's beyond yourself. And sometimes when that happens, you know, you don't think about who's going to sing it. You just want to get a visitation in there. You want somebody to come and give you something special. And then after you get a song, and then you adapt it afterward. But you don't mess with the creation of the thing. And we never did. We never said, okay, we got to do a certain kind of song for a certain kind of, no. It was always like a mystery. At Motown, there was a period where we had a whole lot of excess material and nobody in particular to put it on, and that's how I got a solo album.
Really?
Yeah, it's an album that I'm very proud of, and there's some wonderful things on there. But it didn't really sell, you know. I don't know whether there was that much of a push behind it. Like I say, I think we were more thought of as a songwriting machine.
I believed in you, thought what you said was true. It didn't occur to me, it was a lie. Ha ha ha, silly, wasn't I? Oh, I was lost in a world, and like a foolish girl, I really thought you were my guy. Ha ha ha, silly, wasn't I? Oh, I remember the time you called me on the phone, said you'd had a busy day, you'd hurry home. I waited, time went by. I tried to laugh, but all I could do was cry. Silly, silly, wasn't I? Wasn't I silly to think I found the love I was dreaming of? I never thought you would say goodbye. Ha ha ha, silly, ha ha ha, silly. Oh, wasn't I silly to think that you loved me? Oh, wasn't I silly? Oh, ha ha ha, silly.
We got a call from Arif Mardin, you know, and again, this was an instance where an artist is stepping into her own, you know, and with that information, you want to, we always think of anthems, things that'll have life and longevity.
Sure.
And I was just playing that idea, that musical idea, the chords, and Nick said, "I'm every woman." I said, "Oh, that's good. That's good. That's it." You know, Chaka's sassy. She can do that, you know, and she can be that, you know, and represent that to the women out there.
It took me a long, long time to feel some kind of comfort singing something like, "I'm every woman." See, I was taking it literally, which was wrong. I was reading it in a from an insecure place, and I said, "This song's not saying that you are every woman. Hello, you know, it's cuckoo. The song is saying, you know, together, collectively, I'm every woman, and it's all in me, you know."
Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally.
put all the, say all of that
Paul
on tape.
Simon.
Of Nicholas Ashford and Valerie Simpson.
Yes.
I say, Nicholas Ashford, you're not here with us in the physical realm, but you're always here because we're gonna keep speaking on you and you're singing it, playing it. So you really can't be dead.
Forever.
So
Right.
anyway, Valerie Simpson.
Yes.
Thank you, Mom, for all that you've done.
Yes.
And that you will do. Because
Still
you're
got
still
more.
here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Many things to come. Y'all, tune in. Subscribe. Share,
Yes.
like.
Yes. Quality
Culture
content.
Network. Thank you, Mom.
Creative content.
Yes, ma'am.
Enlightening.
Right.
I think it had a lot to do with the 8 years that we were friends before we had a romance.
Right.
I really got to know him. I admired him. I respected him as a person. And also never dreaming that, because he always laughed afterward and said, when the reporters would say, how come you two ain't together,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's like my brother. He said that used to really bug him, to hear that. But
Yeah.
that's the way I thought of him. I just, we were
Right.
just so close.
Friends first.
Friends first, and so honest with each other. He liked me, flaws and all. There was no pretense. So when the romance hit, there could be no pretense. It was too late.